third in series on our acrylics workshops. This time we're doing a couple of boats in the Provence harbour. I say a couple because I'm going to do 2 paintings at once today, pushing myself here, but I want to show how differently we can produce the 2 paintings or different paintings from the same photograph. So I'm going to push these colours in quite different ways, broken colour on one and slabs of colour on the other, just to show how we can push those colours and make them more vibrant or make them work in different ways, with different techniques, and changing the colours slightly. Right, so I've got 2 canvases up today, and as you quite correctly mentioned, the one on the right is the space at the bottom.
Yeah.
And what I've done is, if you place your picture up in that top left corner and bring an angle through to the other corner of the picture, if I just borrow yours and to show it to me, so if you did that, down to that diagonal there, that's where we finish. And that's the scale of this photograph.
Right.
So I just put some more water there. Whereas the other one, I just because I've done the same there, but there's a line here, but as the shape is nearer to the photograph shape, so that's to scale it to there. And I'm going to paint this one with glazes, and this one with heavy duty paint, heavy body paint, with the flat brushes. Using a filbert and a flat. The filbert I'm going to use for the washes on here, and the flat is what you should be using today. I want a smaller canvas, so I would think this one would be about the best colour. I'm going to start at the bottom edge here. You can use the brush both ways, so you can use it both that way and that way, but better use it. But what I tend to do when I come to something like these lines, drawings, is just leave a tiny. Anyway, just leave a little mark where your marks are. Just a tiny line, just so you remember where your drawing is, otherwise you're painting one out, aren't you? So when you're painting this colour in, just leave a little, when you've got your masked marks, just leave a small mark there, just so you know where you're going to be painting later, just so you know where things are. And we're going to paint that, just to basically block it in at first. We're going to work one colour over another. But thick paint is the point, nice thick brush strokes of paint. And then gradually we're going to work everything in a vertical here. So we're starting from our mid-tones again.
That's the sky again.
It's the sky doing, yes it is, isn't it? Oops, getting in the way of painting here. So you go either way, upwards or downwards. We're going to use broken colours, so we're going to be putting one colour into another. So this is where the flat brushes come in, because even the filbert's fine. The filbert will allow you to do a bit of both. It will allow you to have a fine line. The flats mean you can paint up to a flat edge rather than.
Makes you feel more secure.
It does with this job. So you can drag them a little bit lower in one place, a bit higher in another, and it gives this lovely feeling of light shimmering downwards. Hardly any water, just enough water to make it flow if you need water at all.
Sorry. Which is the cobalt? Is it this? Is it that one?
Yes. But in part just mix a bit into the previous colour you had. With little strokes for diagonals that will blend down into the ones below. And there you'll have a lovely feeling of. Now what I'm going to do now, you're all caught up on me, so it's just fine. Is I'm going to add a little bit of white and magenta to it, just a little bit of pink. The clouds up here, I'm going to just add a little bit of that magenta into those clouds, just a wee touch, just to make those clouds a wee bit warmer up there. I'm doing one with the vertical brush strokes and thicker paint, and I'm doing one with thin paint, glazing and tinting into it. So now I'm going to tint into that. Right, I'm ready to go on. Good. No, I'm rushing you. We've got plenty of time. We've got hours yet. I remember my old adage of we paint the right colours in the right places in the right shapes woven into another. That's an ideal technique for using this block painting, using this way of colour painting with the flat brush. So I've just taken some magenta here, a little bit of that light blue, and I've put this colour for the side of that boat down here, and the whole of that boat mainly is in that colour. So if I just block that colour in there straight away, and anywhere else that I see it, so all over this painting now, with little vertical strokes, anywhere else that I see it. So one colour on that one, and it goes from this warmer colour here, slightly bluer as it comes down, So I'm going to blend in my blue down here a little bit more. Now this is not how you're going to do it. This is how I'm just showing you how we can do it on this one. The difference. You see the subtle difference between the pink there and the blue here. There's a subtle change between there and there. As I come around, I'm going to go to the pink again. Using it thinly, this paint. This is not for use today. This is just to show you that it is.
Sorry. We're sharing the detail.
Back to the pink.
I'm pleased about it. It's obvious.
So yeah, so that's subtle. That's it. Now I'm going to use that thinly in my case.
Are you still using the flat brush, Peter?
No.
Which changed.
Oh, I'm actually, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I should be using the filbert, but I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with this one, the filbert. So I'm just blending on this. This is just flat paint blending.
It's just showing
Just showing the techniques and I'm not showing you the colours really.
the
I'm going to do the same as I did with the sky and come back into these colours with the colour that I've been using previously. So I'm doing little brush strokes here to get this shimmering effect. Quite different from the effect on that. I'm going to go back to my green again, my turquoise and green, and just come into that with these short brush strokes. Now, you see these lines in the boat? You see the lines on the side of the boat there, what they call the clinker simulator, clinker built boat with planks that curve around.
Yeah.
If I wanted those on here, I'd use the edge of my brush like that, just to go across these thinner blended pieces. Here I don't want that. Here I want a bit darker. Here I want that to be done with these little lines. So I'm going to put those in by little strokes along the line. Try and keep the line so it's slightly fluffy edged. Again, I've got two colours on my brush there. I've got the magenta and the blue-green, and I'm letting those colours work. So little vertical strokes. This is the order one again. A bit more green to this minute. Just using the cobalt and the turquoise that is here, and a little touch of the magenta in, and a bit more green into it, some more yellow and blue into it. Just a minute. Not horizontal or diagonal, but little vertical strokes and nearly everything. So watch your marks. I see marks going this way. Keep your marks vertical the whole time. So that's quite a blue. There's a blue shadow here. But then I've got a slightly lighter magenta. And I'm using the edge of the brush now because you don't just have to paint the vertical marks with the flat of the brush. We can paint it with the brush sideways as well. I've just put a bit of deeper blue there, a little bit more ultramarine into that, because I'm going to put the dark in the middle of the window in a minute.
Which is ultramarine.
The lovely sky blue you've got, that one. And we'll come back to that light magenta again and just touch into some of these boats. There's little strokes of colour. There's actually differences between the lights and the darks, the bows and boats. The sooner we can get rid of the white canvas, the better. So it's good to block in colours and then put the brush strokes over the top as well. We need to come down and get this harbour wall done next. It's an awkward sort of colour. Don't make it too warm. It's further back. We want to make it recede, so we've got to keep it a warm cool. So what do you think there? I think we'll take our magenta for the harbour, and I'm going to try a little bit of yellow ochre into it. And these shapes, you see, even those now, I mean, I'm just bringing it into the shapes here, not just on the wall, but that starts to make the feeling of those boats there. Just a few correct marks. We've got the right colours and the right shapes, and things just start to appear. It's not that.
Peter, when you use vertical strokes, are you always using the flat, or are you using the flat?
Well, you can use the flat or the edge,
Right.
depending what detail you want.
Yeah.
But you're always making vertical strokes, whatever.
Yeah.
Go over this at the edges and just add a little more cool, not warmer, but cooler, to link it with the boats, and little strokes here. See these tiny strokes I'm doing here? Now, using those same colours that we've had, if you now see anywhere else that they can be used, so for instance that light magenta and the little blue, it's going on here in these cabins, in the wells of the cabins back here. So I'm just going to start putting little vertical strokes in there and adjusting it with the colours in the way. The awkward bit is these whites to the boats. because although they look white on the photograph, we can hardly paint them just with white. We're going to have to decide if we want a warm or a cool light. Do we do a very light blue there, or do we do a warm, very light cream? What I'm going to do deliberately is I'm going to show you how we can use this broken colour to use both. We're going to paint it in with a very light blue first, and we're going to put a cream over the top to make it really shine as the blue comes through it. So we won't lose that completely, but that's going to come towards the end. And I need to go a bit pinker, so I'm going to take some of my light magenta. And if it's not quite warm enough, I'm going to put a little bit to it. But there are areas here, like right down here, which have a little bit of magenta reflecting on them. Back to the thinner version on here. Just lock it in as quick as I can. So not what you reflect. So people looking at that, they say, oh, yellow, right, they try to mix the yellow straight away, but it's actually, we're looking at it to green. And we're even going to bring a little bit of the warmth into it in a minute as well. I'm going to deliberately just take my brush with that yellow on it and very lightly just bring it into the planks below so that the yellow is bound to be reflecting off the water slightly. I'm going to just make some little broken colour marks look along these planks.
So this is all of the cabin.
It's every area of white in the painting. It's the cabin top, it's the little square on the front of the boat, it's everywhere that's white. Even the boats right back here on the harbour side. All those little shapes, make sure the shapes in the right places. Make sure you put these colours. Use the same grey and white, but I've added to it a touch more of my cerulean turquoise here to give this lovely, look at this blue in the background, you see it now? And we're going to have to go down to smaller brushes when we finalise this, some of them. And we don't need to go deeper than the Prussian one, I don't need black for this. And I don't want it too warm or too cool, it's in the middle. I'm going to take a little bit of my Prussian blue, a wee touch of the burnt yellow, a little bit of tad of white into that, but we have to decide whether we want it warm or cool, so how much burnt yellow we put in is the important thing. Right, here's a medium dark here. This is a fairly warm one. This is the burnt sienna and the Prussian. What I want to do is just show you the difference between where we've got more blue and more brown in this Prussian.
Is that ultramarine Prussian blue?
This is sorry, this is Prussian blue and burnt sienna. Okay, Prussian blue and burnt sienna, pure. No water, no... I'm trying to get you to use these colours, and wherever you see them, then use them in those places straight away. Wait. It's on your brush, get in there and put these shadows in. What I'm doing now. On this boat here, put these creams in a minute. If we see this light cream at the moment, it's a warm cream.
Sorry?
It's warm. Come and get some more paint if you need it, don't worry. There we go. And this picture will suddenly start to take shape. Right, now into my Prussian blue I'm going to add some burnt sienna. So much warmer. And just here on this shadow, so look how warm that is there. We get almost putting the burnt sienna straight in there, just on this edge where the boat goes underneath the water. It gets a bit warmer, and that warmth is going to play, making the green look greener. So it's quite important. Even using some pure burnt sienna there across it with little strokes, just to get that warmth. And then it's just a matter of us finding the right blue. You know, in the background, if you look at the photograph, It's very cerulean up here, isn't it? And then it comes down to the pink coming in here. It isn't that blue, it's a pink. It's that magenta light with a bit of blue, and quite magenta there. And then we come down to the cobalt blue, stronger cobalt blue, not as strong as the ultramarine here, into the cobalt down here and here. You've got to find that variation. And as you're doing your brush strokes, you want to bring it in slightly as we come up here. So if we catch up with me, we'll just rip in those blues, start you off, and then when we start after lunch, we'll be well away to starting all the details and pulling it all together. We've done.
My cameras. Why that's looking so dark through the camera?
So we're painting in our highlights now. Vertical strokes again. Letting the undercolour glow through. That mixture of magenta and Prussian blue for this dark line along here. Rather than dark. Can I just show you the difference between the two reds? There's my deep magenta, and there's my cadmium red. So that's my cool red in shadow, that's the same red that would be in shadow, and that's the red in the sunshine, the cadmium red. You want to try and do these lines almost all in one go.
Yeah, mine's very crooked.
And when it comes to doing these very fine lines, nothing to stop you from even using your riggers. You get these wire things I'm doing now. Don't worry about them finishing up in quite the right place, but why don't you right, these final reds, I was saying we're leaving our brightest reds till the end. You might need to grab, you can try the cadmium red and the lemon yellow. If that doesn't work, you might need to try a little bit of orange. Okay, well I would say I'm about there with that one unless I want to really start tarting it up. What I'm going to do is go back onto this one on the right, and I've shown you, you can see the difference now before we carry on in the styles, yeah? You can see how I've just used glazes and worked up into that base painting, and now I've used the vertical strokes on this one. Go back onto that one now and slap paint in all directions, but really change the whole painting totally to a totally different set of colours from this, just using these colours.
Overstriped, mine with it orange.
Right, well I use the deep magenta for the red in the shadows here, and then I use a bit of cadmium coming out into the lights. There's so much, this is going to make the painting next to it, what we've just done, look very dull. But you see how that yellow there, look, that's the cadmium yellow and white. And look at the strength of that brightness compared to the lemon yellow, that's the warm yellow. So I'm taking this all up one tone in warms. If you want those yellows, you don't need what we've got. If you want to, if you're not happy with your painting at the end of this, and you want looking at the other one, you say, well, I'd like to have some that colour in mine, by all means come and get some. It's here, but you shouldn't need to. It's the colour here. It's far more vibrant. But it's the choice you want. That's closer to the photograph. But actually, when you see this one, it's more like real light. It's more like the vibrance of the light. So this is where you learn, I think, in fine art. When you take the reality of painting out of doors with the photograph, you start to know what colours you need to push to get these lights. Right. So I'm coming to the last stage on mine, as you're doing yours. And I'm just going to indicate the lettering. I don't want to do the lettering in detail, like the cafe scenes I do. It just wants to be indicated.
It is my mine because I haven't
Yeah.
Too late, it's too late, she said.
just realised what I've done wrong.
So, this time, very complicated, wasn't it? The hardest you've done, probably. And yet, looking from here, which is about half a mile away, they are excellent. No, they really work. And you've all done, when you put them down a minute, you'll see, when we put them all in the line, I'm very pleased with the way they've come out, because you've had to really work hard.
Yes.
And so many things we've covered. Would you like to tell me a few things you covered today? Who's going to start? Over there, yeah?
Painting in a more abstract way, suggesting things rather than...
An impressionistic, yeah. Yeah. And?
Using vertical lines.
Vertical and brush marks this time, that's right, to get the effect of that all the way through, which makes the painting more coherent.
Do I enjoy that?
Yeah, you've enjoyed this part, good. Well, you can carry on using it in the future, yeah? Next time, we can even use it in the next one, because we're doing texture next week, but we can even use some of that in next week's if you want. What else have we learned? Blues, warms, cools?
Yes, warms and cools.
Right, again. And how we've worked up from the medium tones, finishing with the highlights. So it suddenly came to life when we put on those creams, didn't it? No, I think it's been really good. Good exercise, so I'll just leave. The teacher today did 2 Niaolis at the time we were there, using 2 techniques, and you saw how I made this one much, much brighter at the end. That's good fun, and you know, it's a technique we can use for any type of scene.
Well, you rescued it, but...
I brought I've brought it back so you can see the directions.
Yeah.
You can get the sharp and clear, we can get the light and dark here. Now let's pull out these various blues into here. The sharp and sound. So now it's covering the red there. This is burnt sienna. Strongly lighted yellow across here.
I don't feel so bad.
Just this out.
The trouble is,
These here.